All right, we start. I'm gonna start with is Team Blacks. Team Blacks. It's Team Black. Forget the greens. Bump the greens. The only high tower we support is Allison. All the Allison. Yep, we only support Allison because Allison is the only high tower who deserves nice things. Otto may be the only smart high tower, but he deserves nothing nice. He deserves nothing nice in life. It's Team to Black all the way because Rhaenyra is the rightful heir to the throne. She was the only person who had lords and ladies of the realm swearing fealty to her, while Aegon was being a baby, to be honest. Aegon is also a stupid idiot, and I just can't tolerate stupid idiots. Not only is he a stupid idiot, he didn't want to be king. He didn't want to be king at all, and he's only king for real because Alicent and Otto wanted him to be king, but Varys didn't want him to be king, and so really he has no point other than just be a nuisance, just to be the man in the scenario, just to be mannish and annoying, to be honest. So we start season 2, episode 1. It's called A Son for a Son. It debuted on Father's Day, which I think was crazy work. It was crazy work. Crazy work. These people are crazy. Oh, yes. And that's the other thing. Although it is Team Black, both the blacks and the greens are absolutely ridiculous. They're ridiculous. They're crazy. These are crazy, maniacal people who don't need to be kings and queens of anything. They need to be in therapy. All right? So, season 2, episode 1 of House of the Dragon, brought to you by the lack of therapy. So we start we start in the north because at the end of season 1, Jason went to the north to rally up the Starks, and Lord Kragan Stark promised like 2,000, I think it could be like 2,500 graybeards to go fight. Now I think the graybeards were just old men. So they sent 2,000 old people to go fight for Rhaenyra and her crown. Now, Lord Kragan Stark would have you believe that the Northmen fight real hard. They fight like 10 other Southerners, but we'll see. We need all the hard fighting people we can get because Rhaenyra, she be struggling, child. She be struggling. And Jace was serving face the whole time in the north. He was just, to be honest, they all got some face cards. Alicent, Rhaenyra, Jace, Daemon, even who else? Aemon sometimes he just so freaky looking. He just so scary looking. I don't like Aemon. Or Aemon, whatever his name is. The weird eye boy. I don't like him. So Jace found out in the north that his brother Luce died, and we see that later on in the episode. So we're gonna circle back to that. Now, after we left Jace in the north, we are back at Dragonstone with Daemon Targaryen and his cousin Rhaenys Targaryen, the queen who never was. So Rhaenys just came back from patrol, and I think they have her in the Gutlit Hurt on Meleys, the Red Queen. That's her dragon name. So her and Meleys, they're patrolling the ocean to make sure they keep this blockade of King's Landing on lockdown. These flies, the one thing about living in the South, I be trying to be outside and outdoorsy, but it's just so many bugs. The flies are going to get at you. The little mosquitoes are going to try to eat you up, and it's just like, go find something else to feast on. But this whole scenario, Daemon wanted to go kill Vhagar and Aemon. He wanted the help of Rhaenys. Rhaenys like, hey bro, I literally just got done flying across all of these oceans, making sure yo stuff is okay. Me and my dragon, we're finna go eat and sleep. You can save whatever you want and you can do whatever you want to do, but as for me and my household, we're going to bed. And Daemon didn't really like that. And Rhaenys was like, is this order of the queen? And Daemon goes, and Daemon really has some gall, and this is why I don't like Daemon. He goes, the queen shirks her duty and the mother mourns. No, it was the mother mourns as the queen shirks her duty. What do you mean? What do you mean? Not your son just died, even though that's technically not his biological son, but it don't matter. Your son just died. Your wife's son just died, and you're talking about the queen is shirking her duties? Rhaenyra is looking for the body of her dead son, of her dead child, and you're talking about the queen shirks her duties because you want to go kill Vhagar, because you want to go kill Aemon. To be honest, Damon has got to be one of the ditziest people ever. I do not like Damon, and I'm going to put that on the record. He may do good things for Team Black, but I don't like Damon. After this, we see right now where she's looking for Luke. Luke, I don't know if it's Luke or Luce. His name is Lucerius. He was supposed to be the Valerian heir, so he was supposed to inherit Driftmark, but now he's not inheriting anything because he is dead. And my iPad just got too hot, so I just lost all of my notes because my iPad is hot. So she looking for the body, and she doesn't really we don't get to see her interact with the body just yet. We see that at the end of the episode, but what I can drop is a little tidbit. Rhaenyra is Luce's mother, and her dragon is Luke's dragon's mother as well. So not only is Rhaenyra mourning, but her dragon is too, because both of their babies died. That's just so sad, and that's why the Greens deserve nothing but the worst. They all deserve to suffer. They all deserve nothing good at all, from Otto to Aegon to Aemon to well, not Alicent and Helena. Alicent and Helena. Okay, what Alicent needs to get knocked upside the head once or twice in therapy. I'm telling y'all, the House of Dragon wouldn't be a thing if they just got some therapy. That's all they needed was some therapy. Therapy saves lives, and it would have saved a couple of theirs. I still can't believe this because I don't know what happened next. My iPad had overheated, and now it's not overheated no more. So we pick up with Corlys. To be honest, I don't know what the point of that was. Corlys thanked the other black guy for pulling his body out of the sea, and he got like a knife or a sword that was commissioned for Luce. So it was kind of sad. It was like, oh, that to be honest, that wasn't supposed to be your heir anyways, because he is, unfortunately, he is a bastard, regardless of what Rhaenyra would try to convince you of. That was not his kids. So I mean, it was like sad. It was like, sorry that your heir died, but at least now you can get somebody who's actually your bloodline. And I want to know who the other black man he was talking to was. That was very interesting. Okay, and then we go to Aegon and Helena. See, Aegon was looking for his heir, Jaehaerys, but he didn't know that his son Jaehaerys was learning. He was like in class, and he was like, well, where did he take his classes? After, to be honest, he didn't even pay his other child no attention. So he's like terrible father. He's terrible father of the year, right behind his granddaddy Otto. And in number 3, terrible father of the year is Daemon. He sucks. No, and number 4, from the grave, Viserys was a terrible. So they go to the small council, and had he heeded Helena's warning, because Helena told her husband, her brother Aegon, that she was scared. He was like, what you scared of? We got dragons with Vhagar in the sky. Okay, Vhagar is the biggest dragon they got, like the biggest dragon they is, and they own Team Green, stinky selves. So Vhagar is a big deterrent. So Aegon, like, it ain't no sweat. We got Vhagar. We gonna crush the stupid blacks if they come. And Helena go, not the dragons, the rats. She's scared of the rats. Right then and there, he should have gave her a Kingsguard, because why Helena don't got no Kingsguard, and she's literally the queen. So not only is he a bad father, he's a terrible husband. Not only is he a terrible husband, he a terrible brother too. Hightower's terrible family of the year award. Terrible family of the year award. You know what? I take that back. You know who is also a terrible family? The people from the Bear. The Baronazzo, whatever her last name. Those people are crazy. Brought to you by the lack of therapy. Sorry for that tangent. She was scared of the rats. She needed Kingsguard. She needed people to dare to protect her and her children because Aegon can't do it. He a little punk. And then we go to Alicent and Kristen. They just freaky. They is some nasty, nasty people. But you know, here's my conspiracy. Kristen ain't never got over Rhaenyra, and Alicent hasn't either. So that's what they bond over. They think about Alicent when they doing the do. But you know what though? They were about to go into that small council meeting with all those other idiots, with the idiot Lannisters. Otto isn't an idiot. Otto is smart. He's just evil. So that's my complaint with Otto. He's just evil. And the other people aren't even like characters for real. They're just, I like the Black Maester, but they don't listen to him no ways. So the only people who matter for real is Aegon, Alicent, Kristen, and maybe the Lannister. But the Lannister got bullied by Jaehaerys and playing with that ball. And why would Aegon ever say that should be his royal steed? I'm not about to give your ill-mannered child a horseback ride. He needs to go to his classes. He can't even read. He's like 2. Got him at these small council meetings. You never even been to a small council meeting. This your first one too. So what you know? He don't know nothing. Cause he a little idiot, a stupid idiot. Just like his mama, just like his daddy, just like his brother. All of them is just stupid idiots. I can't stand them. So in the small council meeting, Alicent has Rhaenyra answer my letters, and the random man goes an apology for her dead son. That's hilarious because Alicent, you're writing these letters and her son is dead. Your son killed her son. I'm telling y'all, terrible family of the year award, because why is the uncle killing the nephew? Like what the dog doing? So why y'all killing you? Therapy. And my problem with Aemond is he killed that boy after he already said as a little kid an eye was a fair exchange for a dragon. So why you still fussing and fighting over this eye? And not only do you not have an eye, but you got the cool little eye patch. It make you look scary like you want to be. But then you flip that eye patch up and it's even scarier. I don't like his eye. They could have did something more appealing. He's spooky ooky. He's spooky ooky. Yes, Aemond is a freak. He's scary and he wants to be Daemon so bad, but he can't be. Alicent dressed with tea. I'm reading off my notes now because, to be honest, I don't remember what's happening. I think they leave in like the small council, and Alicent dressed with tea. Alicent always be dressed down, and then Larys the club foot. He also is club footed and has a weird foot fetish. I fear he needs therapy too. He wants to be Varys and Littlefinger so bad, but he can't compete where he can't compare where he can't compete, or he can't compete where he can't compare. Regardless, he couldn't hold a candle. So let me tell you, the bald-headed eunuch and the Littlefinger, to be honest, they really were winning the Game of Thrones. I'm gonna hold off until the books come out to see how they really die, because D&D, you're gonna suffer. D&D is gonna suffer. D&D is on Team Green. I promise you they are. I don't know for real, but I bet you they are, because they're stupid idiots. Only stupid idiots are on Team Green. And if you're on Team Green and you're watching this video, you're a stupid idiot too. Yes, Larys is a freaky bum. And then after that, we go back to Rhaenyra, the true queen, and she is looking at her baby. And to be honest, you just see a dragon wing. You see his little scruff of hair and his clothes, and she's just heartbroken. It was just so sad. Again, the Greens will suffer. Aegon is gonna crumble, and justice will be restored to the realm once they get rid of the crazy people and they send the High Towers back to Old Town. Because to be honest, like the Hightowers outside of the Dance of the Dragon. You know, I enjoy the Hightowers. The green is cute. We like the way. I love Old Town. Old Town, my favorite city. To be honest, Old Town better than King's Landing. So while Otto spending all of his time in stinky, dusty King's Landing, he could have been chilling out in Old Town. You know where I would be stirring up trouble? I'd be in the arbor, to be honest, on the island. But he want to go to King's Landing to do his little riffraff, starting wars and stuff, because he want a little power. I don't like Otto. How I start talking about, I don't know. Okay, so we go to they're doing the petitions. They showing Aegon. Aegon kinda a communist. He definitely was reading Karl Marx and the Communist Manifesto. Them laughing at magnanimous, because what does magnanimous mean? I looked it up, but I forgot the meaning, and I won't be looking it up again. But nobody knows what magnanimous mean. Aegon is dumb. He the king. He don't know what magnanimous mean. He could have asked the maester. To be honest, I think magnanimous is like appealing or agreeable to everybody. Yeah, that makes sense. Then I think they're talking about the prices of something was high because of the blockade, and Aegon goes, "I'm going to send Vhagar to burn it to ash, to burn it all down. That's not a problem." Next, Aegon is so cocky and so confident. You know, it's almost enjoyable. It gives me Joffrey hints, but Joffrey was an idiot, and Joffrey was sadistic. So I'm not even going to compare him to Joffrey, because Joffrey's in a league of his own. However, Aegon, he kind of doing the little do or whatever, because that was funny. The Smiths is broke. They needed for the king to upfront all of them prices because they can't build the scorpions. They need to get their bread up and stop complaining. I'm kidding, but the king helping them out, so that's good or whatnot. And also them sheep, that was funny, because Otto was like, "Hey, bruh, these dragons need to eat, and we already promised these sheep to other people." And he like, "You know what? You right. Sorry, dude, we can't replace your sheep." So he kind of the liar for that. That was weird. And I think the next scene, Daemon was talking to that girl who told everybody where Aegon was. He was just being mean, because he need therapy. Yeah, Daemon's a meanie. I don't really like Daemon. Okay, but Rhaenyra pulled back up to Dragonstone, mad. And Daemon and her, "Oh, did you find what you need? Please stop talking to me, to be honest. I don't like Daemon." And we see the funeral, but I want to know, why didn't Luke get a dragon burn fire? Because everybody else funeral we've seen, except for Lyanna, I think that was her name, Lyanna Velaryon, they threw her in the ocean. So yeah, that was terrible. And then Jace telling the report and just starts breaking down. That's heartbreaking. That truly was. That was heartbreaking. That was traumatic. And the Greens shall suffer. The Greens deserve nothing nice. The Greens deserve nothing nice. Aemon, can't wait for him to die. Dead, gonna die. Can't wait for it. I rejoice at the thought of him perishing. Can't wait for Aemon to die. What happens next is blood and cheese. Daemon a punk, and I don't like him, but he be about it. He said, "Look, kill Aemon. Make it a son for a son. But if you can't get Aemon, get the heir. All right?" To be honest, he should have just said, "Get Aemon. If you can't get Aemon, get the king." Okay? To be honest, kill as many of them as you can. Honestly, that's what I would have told him. Don't kill the little babies, though. Now, killing the little babies was sick. That was sick and twisted. That's another reason why I kind of don't like Daemon. And if he was really bad about it, he would have showed up himself. he was like, I heard you bear a misliking to the high towers, and the guard go, I beep. He go beep the high towers, and it was like, oh, yep. Y'all, we don't like the high towers. We don't like the greens. They not like us. And then Aemon and Kristen talking about their deluded, idiotic fantasy plots of war. Talking about, oh, we're gonna send Vhagar. Vhagar's just, you should be in the vanguard, and I should be riding on Vhagar, burning everything to ash. Y'all are idiots. Can't wait for y'all to die. Can't wait for y'all to die. And to be honest, Otto walks in. Otto walks in, and he's like, if you're planning some war without the king's knowledge, without the hand of the king knowing, you better stop. Because y'all are idiots. They are idiots. They're idiots. They're idiots. That, to be honest, you want to sum up Team Green, just some dummies. Two idiots telling each other exactly. That's all this scene was. My iPad got too hot again. I didn't even write down too many notes on that scene. That's why I don't got too much to say, because I don't remember it. To be honest, Otto was telling them they idiots because they're idiots. I don't know what else to tell you. They're idiots. They're idiots. They're idiots. They're idiots. They're idiots. Why don't Helena have no Kingsguard? Not only does Helena not have Kingsguard, the heir that he loves so much, Jaehaerys, don't got no Kingsguard either. You parading him around at the small council, but he not protected when he sleep at night. So you got these two doofuses, Blood and Cheese, running around the castle trying to find the royal apartments. And when they get to the part where they can get to the royal apartments, the dude's like, no, we can't go upstairs, the royals live up there. And the dude's like, we're here to kill a royal prince. Where do you think we're gonna find him? So he's like, they fight for a little second, the man kicks the dogs, and they go upstairs to go. And to be honest, the whole time we followed Blood and Cheese in the castle, we didn't see a single guard. So we're in a civil war, and you don't have your guards defending your castle. Are we idiots, or are we idiots? They're idiots. That's plain and simple. They bank on Vhagar so much, but what happens if they do a surprise attack? Vhagar sleep. So not only do you have to run all the way to the dragon pit, at that point we done killed everybody. Aegon is not very smart. He doesn't really have very active brain cells. If they are active, he's too busy thinking about his name, Aegon the Magnanimous, Aegon the Strong. That was funny. He said, I'm sorry, my nephew already has it, because they are a couple strong boys, regardless of if Rhaenyra doesn't like it. And I don't know why she acts like that, like she didn't know them kids was bastards. All them kids is bastards. Blood and Cheese was horrifying. Helena, you could see the fear in her eyes. Like, in her eyes, Helena's eyes told the whole story. That girl was terrified. She was shocked. I don't know why she didn't have no Kingsguard. The only thing I didn't really like about Blood and Cheese was the fact that Helena only offered her necklace. She was like, I have a necklace. It's very valuable. I have a necklace. Don't nobody want your little funky necklace. So which one of these is the boy? That's what they asked her. Which one of these is the boy? We finna kill him. And they killed that boy. You could hear it. While they killing the boy, she pick up the little girl and she run all the way to Queen Alicent's room. The whole time she was running, didn't see no Kingsguard, not even Kingsguard. You don't even see a regular guard. You don't see nobody. Like, to be honest, for King's Landing to be the capital, it was a ghost town. So she runs to Allison's room, all the way to Allison's room while her son is being slaughtered. And guess what Allison is doing? Allison and Sir Kristen Cole, they're screwing. And she's like, Helena, the only guard in the sight is having sex with the queen, while the heir to the throne is being slaughtered, being murdered. They being freaky. They some real freaks, to be honest. Everybody like, is somebody gonna match my freak? They match each other freak. They is a match made in freaky heaven. They really stressed me out because I just can't believe that. Now, I mean, to be honest though, what was Allison gonna do? Was she gonna stop him? No. But Kristen shouldn't have been the only guard nearby. He shouldn't have been the only guard nearby, not guarding nothing. That was just so weird, to be honest. And don't forget, this aired on Father's Day, where they just killing sons. They killing sons on Father's Day. I get an episode, I give it an 8 out of 10 because some of the stuff was boring. You know, they talk a lot. They love to talk. They talk. And then it come on at like 8 or 9. Sometimes I be ready to go to bed. And one thing about me, I'm gonna go to sleep on it. I fear I will. I'll watch it when I wake up in the morning. I give it an 8 out of 10. I don't like Eamon. I don't like Aegon. Even though Aegon is kind of funny. Aegon is kind of funny. That man is low-key hilarious. I don't like Otto. I'm ready for Otto to go. I don't like Daemon. I'm ready for Daemon to go. Whoever said an apology for her dead son, hilarious. I love Rhaenys. Rhaenys is so funny. She really should have been the queen. Let's clock that T. Just like Rhaenyra should be the queen right now. It's always just some plotting and some backstabbing. And to be honest, it never really needed to be. House of Dragon could have very well been solved if Alicent and the Greens just married Rhaenyra kids and the Blacks, and then it would have been woo kumbaya. But now it's a whole civil war. Y'all killing each other. Dysfunctional family of the year award. To be honest, I don't know. You find me a family more dysfunctional. Maybe the Bidens, but Hunter seemed like he having fun at least.